Non-Americans, what is the best American food? European who moved to the States, so I've tried some American dishes that are beyond what is common back home. Asterisk lobster rolls. OMG, these would be so popular back home. They are the perfect seafood sandwich. Asterisk smoked brisket. Wow! I tried this in some small Texas town and that place deserves a Michelin star. Asterisk key lime pie. I think I ate a whole one by myself when I was in Miami. Asterisk chocolate chip cookies. I lived in Asia, and when I visited the USA for 10 days my entire diet was basically Texas barbecue with all the sides, all the pies, apple, peach, pecan, key lime. Philly cheesesteak hamburger and fries. The simple desserts like fudge brownies, chocolate chip cookies, Krispy Kreme plain glazed donuts, soft drinks like Dr. Pepper and root beer are absolutely hated in Asia. Y'all have barbecue down to a fucking science. In some places like St. Louis, KC and TX it's like a religion. Edit, seems like I won't be able to set foot in the Carolinas ever again. After reading these threads I'm convinced I could make a killing by moving to Europe with my smoker and laying down some barbecue. I really like Reuben sandwiches. I had a friend from France here for nearly 6 months, took him around the Mid-Atlantic and NYC, and all he wanted to do was keep going back to Arby's for the beef and cheddar. Pro tip for non-Americans: if you are ever in the US for Thanksgiving, end of November, and have nothing to do, go on the local city subreddit where you are and post that you are a foreigner who would like to experience Thanksgiving, and I guarantee you will get an invite from someone to the best holiday we have. In Vietnam, chocolate chip cookies are called American cookies. I may be a simpleton, but an average diner with bottomless filter coffee, pancakes, bacon and syrup was my favorite part of the day. Although I did put on about 10 to 15 kilograms after a month in Texas. Edit, since I got some upvotes, I would like to shout out Lulu's Diner in San Antonio. I Airbnb'd next door, and ate there at the counter every morning for 2 weeks. American here, but recently spoke with an Italian exchange student and asked him what he would miss most about the States. Deadass, he said, chicken parm. That's not an Italian thing. He said the first time he had it, he called his friend back home to tell them about, and she hung up on him. From a Scottish friend of mine, chicken fried steak with biscuits and gravy. Are buffalo wings American? Because that's modern-day ambrosia. Edit, yes of course with blue cheese sauce, I'm a functioning human being. Gumbo. I'm talking cooked by somebody raised south of I-10. Given the level of Mexican food in Europe generally, Tex-Mex is insane compared to what we get over here. I'm Italian. I still dream of the meat I've eaten in the USA. Also, Mexican food. By that I mean whatever it is you guys eat in California. Also, junk food. Also, I might have had the 2 best cakes of my life in the US. One was a carrot cake at a wedding, another one was a burnt almond cake. Also, everything that comes with Thanksgiving, the turkey, the mashed potatoes, the deviled eggs. Also, apple pie. Also, I forgot the most important thing. In-N-Out burgers. Also, the breakfast. I loved having that giant-ass food plated and infinite coffee refills. Also, donuts from the local Chinese mom and pop store down the road. Also, bagels. I edited this post and will continue if more stuff comes to mind. The US doesn't get enough credit for food, especially by Italians. Edit, wow this blew up asterisk, thanks/you/one lost ostrich. Oddly enough, no one seems to have mentioned it, but cornbread. Yeah, as a guy who moved here, Americans have got cornbread down to a T. Combined with some soul food, makes me smile on the inside. Gives me high blood pressure, but smile on the inside too. OP is gonna make a killin' opening up a barbecue bakery in the UK that serves northeast clam chowder, cheesecake, pie, and chocolate chip cookies. Edit, add peach cobbler and vanilla ice cream, dear God. Do it right. Oh, Pete edit, are crawfish boils a thing in the UK? This is probably a recipe for disaster, but I'm British and growing up visiting Florida I would love eating raw cookie dough from the refrigerator section. Those potatoes with cheese in it you make for Thanksgiving. Edit, wow, thanks, so much response. I mean the double-baked one, but the funeral potatoes I have to try them to now. Baked cheesecake, Boston chowder, pecan pie, barbecue ribs. So I'm a European dating an American. I've tried many things so far, but s'mores, man, holy shit, it's perfection. Biscuits and gravy. Nothing even comes close. A good buttermilk biscuit with a proper sausage gravy is heaven on earth. Because by the end, your heart stops beating anyway. My daughter was born and raised in Dallas, Texas, moved to Geneva, Switzerland 6 years ago. Every time she comes home, she packs a giant suitcase with canned chipotles, peppers, social salsa, pounds of chili powder, salsa verde, the works. When she throws a Mexican dinner, her friends go nuts. But their favorites are her fried chicken, she learned from Dad, and they always track down a turkey for Thanksgiving. She's learned my gravy and dressing recipes to the letter. She always sends me pics and videos of her friends freaking out over super legit turkey gravy. So beyond how cool it is that my girl really picked up my love for feeding people, she's brought some family recipes overseas. She works at the UN, so she feeds people from like 9 different countries. Give me a po' boy sandwich any day of the week. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. At first I thought it was a disgusting combo, but when I tried I loved it. This is one of my favorite threads of all time on Reddit. Spaniard who lives in the States for 6 years, I liked apple pie, pastrami on rye sandwiches, Tex-Mex, all the things you do with sweet potatoes, virtually any item at a Waffle House, bagels, Reuben sandwiches, chicken and waffles, cheesecake, s'mores, chocolate chip cookies, buffalo wings. I never got into peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I tried, but it wasn't for me. Oof. I love making Philly cheesesteaks. As a Nigerian, one would expect my favorite food to be it jollof rice or swallow. But no. It's fries. I absolutely love them. They're my all-time favorite food. I can't get any burger or chicken without fries, and I can eat as many of them as possible. Fries, fries, fries. Forgive me if they aren't originally American, I really don't know these things. So, I became a green card holder a short while ago, and in the 2014 I had my first Thanksgiving. Me and my family went all the way up from Miami to SC to visit our family from Georgia, which they had this summer house in SC, and then the family that came from Tennessee made fried turkey fro Thanksgiving. OH. The Lord be praised, that turkey was phenomenal. I want to thank y'all for barbecue and fried chicken. It's really nice to see a thread where we're talking positively about American food. The comments here show how we genuinely have a nice contribution to the world of food. I'm an American, so all I'll offer here is a suggestion to try some of our cheeses, like the Humboldt Fog. I'm from Mexico and we get spoiled with our traditional cuisine, but I found the Thanksgiving dinner experience in the US incredible. Love everything, the turkey, dark meat, smiley face, cranberry sauce, the stuffing, oh the stuffing, mashed potatoes, salads and the delicious pays that follow for dessert. That whole combination plus the red wine and good company is an incredible experience, hard to match. As a Ukrainian in USA, brisket and peach pie are my favorite. Cheesecakes and anything fried, matzo stick, onion rings, fried chicken, etc. Cheeseburgers. Americans have perfected the biscuit. Eggs Benedict are apparently an American invention. Crab cakes, drooling face. I hate to sound like an ignorant foreigner, but a made-from-scratch mac and cheese with at least 3 different cheeses plus a crispy breadcrumb crust on top is one of my favorite American dishes. Clam chowder, New England style, not the New York abomination. Something about a simple grilled cheese sandwich is just greater than the sum of its parts. Pecan pie. Reading these replies is making me feel a little proud to be an American. I ain't felt like this in a minute.